Hello everybody, Adam with Hypersphere Media, and today I'm going to do something I said I wouldn't do again. Yes indeed, I waited to do a haul video until it got out of control again. So without further ado, let's go through this massive haul and let's see if we can get this video done in under 20 minutes, shall we? Alright, so again, I understand some of y'all are not going to watch this video, and I totally get that. However, I have a lot of physical media that I'm going to show off today, so I'm going to try to tell you where some of this come from. Some of this stuff, it's been a little while because we've had some crazy times here around the household. So let me first get out of the way some thrift pickups. These are going to be quick. I did pick up another season of Curb Your Enthusiasm, phenomenal show. I love this show, and I'm trying to complete the series. This was a, who knows? Actually, no, I do know. These came from, never mind. The Impractical Jokers. This is season 3, sealed. Season 2 and season 1. Based on, this came actually from a pawn shop, actually, now that I think about it. So yes, I picked these up as soon as I've seen them. This came out a few weeks ago. I was happy to pick up Stephen King, James Wan, two of my favorite people in all things The Monkey. I have not seen this yet, but I look forward to seeing it. Again, I've heard great things about it. I think this came out in the beginning of June, I believe, middle of June. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's make this go a little faster. This was a Whatnot pickup, RoboCop 3. I have the box set. I needed the individual. This is a Scream Factory release. RoboCop's the best. This was an eBay pickup. Somebody told me, and gosh, I don't remember who it was, told me to check out, said this was a great movie. This is a Vinegar, this is what, Grave Robbers, I believe it is. Is that the, yeah, so Vinegar Syndrome, love it. Has the flip of the slip. Yes, this is Grave Robbers. Excuse me, I don't speak Spanish. That's my Spanish. So, I've heard this is fantastic. I really enjoy foreign releases, if you haven't been able to tell. So happy I got that. This was a Whatnot pickup as well. Apparently I have this already, didn't realize it, but now I have it with a slip. This is Cyborg, Jean-Claude Van Damme. And man, the other day I watched Sudden Death. That is just as much fun as it was years ago. I really enjoyed that. So I picked up Cyborg, and look at that slip, man. The slip is so nice, right? So Cyborg in the collection. Again, may have one for sale soon. Just check out me on eBay. The Creep Tape Season 1. I got this at a really good price. This was in the single digits, I think like $9. If you have not seen the original Creep, second site over there has a phenomenal release on it. This is also online. You know where to find it. But the Creep Tape Series 1, Season 1. Got it. What else we got here? This was another Whatnot pickup. And this is another Scream Factory Dreamscape. If you have not seen Dreamscape, it's a lot of fun. This was a new release, Keynote, and I love this movie, by the way. And if you've seen this movie, you know why I love it so much. It is such a fun movie, road trip. I know a lot of y'all picked this up. I grew up watching this movie. I say growing up. Let's not talk about how old I was. I didn't grow up watching this, okay? I'm 43 years old this year, okay? Let's just be honest. We know when I was watching this. This was Creepshow Season 2. I love everything Creepshow related. The TV show's good. That was on Shudder. I'm slowly but surely picking these up. This was Season 2 off of Whatnot. They're actually pretty good priced on Amazon. I think they're like $14 each. This was a $7 pickup on Amazon. Gemini Man with Will Smith. It's a great movie. 4K. Ooh, that's loose. Okay. Man, I waited forever for this to come back into stock. I pre-ordered, well, let me take this back. I wanted to pre-order this, and by the time I went to pre-order it, it was too late. So I found a gentleman, and I'm going to shout him out here, but I'm not trashing him. Let me be clear. Bob's Blu-rays for everybody, but I will say this. Roadhouse, the Arrow 4K. I missed out on the slipcover edition of Roadhouse through Vinegar Syndrome. Through the shop app, I noticed Bob's Blu-rays for everybody, a smaller store, had this available. So I ordered it. Then it didn't come. So I reached out and I said, hey, when I ordered this, it didn't say it was out of stock. Do you have this and are you sending it? And he responded back kindly. He said, we're waiting for more. And I said, well, it doesn't. And I incorrectly said, it doesn't say, it says it's in stock. He says, where does it say that at? I went back and looked and it didn't say that, but it doesn't say waiting for more. And you look at places like Diabolic, Orbit DVD, they will literally say if they're waiting for more or what's going on. They'll tell you if it's not there. This gentleman did not. So I wound up, and he was a little condescending, saying, well, I think it's just how you misunderstood it. And I was like, no, man, usually people, And I said I wasn't trashing this guy. He does it his way, but I just didn't care for that. So I immediately canceled, and I ordered this from Diabolic when they got more in. So this is, again, I cannot wait to watch this. It's an overseas release, so be mindful. This is a 4K, should play on all disc, or the Blu-ray may not. This just came out as well. Everybody knows the movie Swordfish, if you're my age. Swordfish was, I remember enjoying it. Yeah, it has some good scenes. And again, if you like the cast on this, as you can tell, it's just by fantastic movie. 4K release, Swordfish. Glad to see it got a 4K. You're going to start seeing some stuff, my Vinegar Syndrome hauls in here as well. This was a part of that Vinegar Syndrome haul, but let's hold off on that for a second here. Let me just sort through. Okay, let's hold off on that. Okay. I missed this when it originally came out, the U.S. release, so I picked up the overseas box, special edition of Witness. This is the exact same thing that was released here in the States, I do believe. It's just the special edition. Witness with Harrison Ford. Glad I finally picked that up. This is my infatuation. If you watch this channel, my infatuation with Second Sight. This is Swallow. This looks amazing for a few reasons when you watch the trailer. I had to pick this up because I keep looking at my Second Sight like they're going to, commend me for putting them over. But no, I do collect Second Sight. This is the special edition. Watch the trailer before you buy it. I think I will like it. Maybe not everybody will, though. How are we going to do this here? Okay. We'll get there. So this is the 88 Films release of American Pie 2 4K. I have American Pie, the original. I had to get part 2. Again, this is a 4K. Should play on everybody's 4K player here in the States, but the Blu-ray will not. I love these movies. These I watched as a teenager. Yes, that's true. And I will every one of them. Absolutely. These are going to my collection. And not everybody will do that. Not everybody wants these in 4K because there's some nice Blu-ray sets out there. Had to have a monster there, excuse me. There's a nice, Blu-ray monster. There's some nice Blu-ray sets of American Pie 2 and all that. In fact, they did like 12 of them without even the original cast, so you can find them. If you like underwater alien/monster movies, you'll love Deep Star 6. This just got a 4K from Kino. I pre-ordered this months back. It's everything you think it is. I remember seeing this a lot whenever I was a kid, wanting to rent it. And later on, I would buy it and had it on VHS somewhere. So Deep Star 6, definitely wanted that in the collection. I never picked this up at the beginning. I don't know why I didn't. I love disaster movies, and the core is just that. Wish I had a slip on it, but it's fine. This movie, and I always think about this movie because I'll be fair, Hilary Swank annoyed me in this film, but don't turn away from watching this if you have not seen it. The core is your average disaster movie, which is so good. I mean, if you think about it, it's about the core of the Earth not rotating anymore. How do you even fix that? I wouldn't even know how you build a building, much less fix that. So, This came down. This is one of my, I put it on my watch list on Amazon, and I wanted it. It's a Kino release. I wanted it, but I never wanted to pay what they wanted for, which wasn't crazy. But when it came down like $9, I picked up DC Cab with Mr. T. I actually saw somebody purchase this on Kino, or excuse me, on Whatnot. It's a Kino release. And when it went for the price it went for, I said, wow, let me go check the price on that. And it had come down tremendously. So Mr. T, he pitied the fool. He is good. It's good. This another one where the price came down. You'll notice a lot of these $5, $10 pickups. A lot of them, mom and dad. I've been watching a lot of Nicolas Cage lately. It's hard to avoid Nicolas Cage. He's in so many different movies. Mom and dad, this is where the parents just decide, hey, we want to kill our kids. So that's what we got. This is another Whatnot pickup. Another Scream Factory, Eyes of a Stranger. I have never seen this, but it's Scream Factory. This is 81. I like 80s horror. What can I say? Okay. Let's go through these here real quick. Modern Family, second season Blu-ray. Again, I started the DVD collection of this, and I said, you know, I'd like to have the Blu-ray instead. So we did that. This was a Whatnot, like I think I got it for like $3. Independence Day Resurgence. Again, we just came across 4th of July, aka the celebration of fall beginning. Modern Family Season 1. I think those came off of Whatnot. Like I said, $2, $3 at most. I'm just going to tell you right now, this is a Scream Factory double release. Buy it for Witchery alone. Look at that. Hold on, can we get that? That is David Hasselhoff and Linda Blair all on one piece of film. That is tremendous. This is the double of Ghost House Witchery. That's a Whatnot pickup. These pre-orders here just came in, and I will talk about these more later on as we go, but I did pick up the Arrow of Cobra 4K. And Larry Cohen, The Stuff. I've seen The Stuff once. It's a ride. Happy to have these, though. I pre-ordered those at the same time, so yeah, let's see. Excuse me, y'all. I'm completely reaching over here. $2 Whatnot pickup of Semi-Pro. If you, Will Ferrell, right? Anything Will Ferrell, you're grabbing this house. This by far is one of my favorite movies that does not get the, and if you have not seen this, change it right now. This does not get the props it deserves. It's such a good film because it's so funny and it's got such a great cast. If you have not seen Rat Race, change it right now. You can get it online for maybe $8 new. This is such a fun film. Rowan Atkinson, you know him as Mr. Bean, Whoopi Goldberg, Cuba Gooding Jr., goodness, Seth Green, John Lovitz, Breckin Meyer, Amy Smart, Breckin and Amy Smart are obviously in Road Trip. John Cleese, this is so good for all of those reasons. If you're watching this and you've never seen Rat Race, change it right now. You will love it. I actually needed my wife to sit down and watch that with me. Whatnot pickup of the Skulls trilogy. If you have not seen the Skulls, you can get this pretty cheap online. It's not a lot, so I really do suggest picking that up. What else we got here? So I'm trying to go around in circles here to make this work. This was a Whatnot pickup as well. It's loose. Oh no. Prisoners of Ghostland, Nicolas Cage. When I said I'm watching a lot of Nicolas Cage, I am watching a lot of Nicolas Cage. This is a Steelbook. We do like that in this house. Criterions are 50% off. I jumped on the Anora bandwagon and did pick it up. This film got all the praise it needed for me to want to watch it. I plan on watching this here very soon. I've watched the trailer. It seems like, I wouldn't say fun, but it seems like something that I would really be interested in. So I got that. This was on sale as well, had a 25% off coupon on it. American Gigolo, this is the era release, did not get the slip, but American Gigolo is, again, a great film. Paul Schrader film, great film. Following up on American Pie 2, we also picked up, because these came out near each other, American Ring and the 88 Films Overseas release. American Reunion. What can I say? That American Pie franchise keeps giving. I really should give the ones without the original cast a chance, but I just can't make myself do that. This is a trauma film, and this is the Arrow. This is the Vinegar Syndrome release. Fortress of America. Yeah, there's a lot of reality in this film. Current day, I'll just say that much. This was a like I said, I got a really good deal on Twice Love 23, Twice Love 23, Twice Love on Whatnot. Fantastic release. This is number 4052 of 5000. Again, a random addition to my wrestling collection. We are on the path of trying to collect every wrestling DVD and Blu-ray that's ever come out. This is SummerSlam 2011 with Punk and Cena fighting each other at Night of Champions. I did not have this. I needed that. Let's dive into... Oh, this was a... Actually, no, let's hold off on that. Let's dive into a few of my A24 pickups. Let's get those out of the way. Before we do that, I had one more... We're going to hold off on that. I'm a mess, y'all. This is my A24, just came out of Death of a Unicorn. Paul Rudd, Jenna Ortega. This is from everything that I've seen, this is exactly why I love A24. Just came out. Look forward to watching it. On a different note, this is Warfare. I have heard this is a fantastic war film. Have not seen it, but again, A24s, I think they are fantastic. Have I said fantastic twice there? I think I did. So yeah. Got that. Yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. We have one more second sight release. We have a few more second sight releases. We actually have two more after this, so just can't get to them quite yet. This is The Sacrament. I picked this up, got a really good deal on it. This came out a while back. A small documentary film crew accompanies a man as he travels to Eden Parish in search of his missing sister. It soon becomes apparent the paradise is not what it seemed. We do love some all hell breaks loose films in this house. So again, second sight though, special edition. Make sure I'm not blowing through too fast. This was a big one. You hear that? Yeah, you hear that? You hear this? Yeah, it's the same sound, but it's not. This was a Lionsgate Limited is destroying it. They are absolutely killing it. I held off on buying this, but I seen somebody, forgive me, I saw somebody review this, and it was just amazing. The Den of Thieves Steelbook box set. If you look, it opens, and there are the steel books. We take them out real quick. Right away, here's the inside. And here are the steel books. Oops. Yeah, if you sell it, you can have it. Really good. So happy to have these. Den of Thieves is a fun movie. I've never seen Den of Thieves 2, but I will change that. Everybody, if you like watching 50 Cent, you know, he's in these. But this box set, y'all, I'm going to talk more about this at some point. But Den of Thieves, fantastic. Oh my gosh, we're 18 minutes. We're not going to make it. TerrorVision. I picked up the pre-order of Shoestring Slashers. These are direct to, I mean, these are rental store movies, horror movies. But you get in this one, Phantom Brother, Basement Jack, and Beware. I have seen bits of Beware. And then as you watch these, I think you'll notice that these movies were made like a little while between each other. Some of these not too far back. Support TerrorVision, y'all. They're doing great stuff. These box sets are fantastic. There's what that looks like. Yes. The rest of these, actually, hold up. Why are every one of my steelbooks loose? Did the loose fairy, the steelbook fairy come in here and do this? I picked up the Jack Quaid Novocaine steelbook. This was a pre-order. This is about a gentleman who realizes he cannot feel pain, and he uses that to his advantage. I cannot wait to watch this. This was a pre-order I had for a few months because I really like the sound of it. You know what? We actually have a few other Yeah, I tried to do these together, but it just doesn't work sometimes. I won this on a giveaway. This is the Blu-ray Steelbook of Total Recall on Whatnot. Shout out to Kayla on Whatnot for this. I believe it was Kayla. That might have actually been Media Mayhem. Sorry. Mickey 17 came out about a month ago, I believe. This is about somebody who volunteers themselves. He volunteers himself to he must die for his living, and they keep bringing a version of him back. I enjoy. It reminds me of Edge of Tomorrow, I believe. So it's probably not even nowhere near the same, but it's just fun. I don't know if that's fun, but me and my wife picked this up at Barnes & Noble. I saw the TV Glow. I've been wanting to see this for a while. They had this actually on sale, I believe. Maybe not. But this is another A24, as you see there. I saw the TV Glow. Pre-orders. Yeah. This was another Whatnot pickup. I did not have this in any of my collection, but the Steelbook of, and this is in a protector, of Flashdance. Pre-order, 4K, so happy it's here. Lethal Weapon. Some folks don't like this Steelbook. I don't mind it, but I get it. So that 4K is in our collection. This was another Lionsgate limited release of Way of the Gun. Steelbook, there you go. I like the lenticular slip. I don't know if you can even see that. Maybe, yeah, there you go. You see a little bit. There we go. I try to include y'all. And these, actually, there's one more A24 here. Pick this up, A Different Man. Cannot wait to watch this. We really did work with the A24 line this month. Second Sight release, Talk to Me. This is a fantastic movie, as well as this as well. Nice guys. These are fantastic movies. I'm so glad that these came out. Remember, The Innkeepers is coming from Second Sight as well. But yes, these are both Second Sight. These are big boys. Cannot wait to bust these open. Some of these I haven't opened because I want to show y'all first. I don't know why I did that. Some of them I did open. Let's now get into some of the Vinegar Syndrome pickups. I'm sure y'all have seen a lot of these. Before I do that, I did pick up these also, and I actually got a fantastic, I put a bid in very late on the Savage Dawn release. This is number 3118 of 4000. If you have not seen Savage Dawn, do it, as well as Savage Harbor. Knowing people who collect and who are willing to give you fantastic deals is, I'm blessed to know a lot of good people in the physical media collecting world. I love Frank Stallone for many different reasons. Far From Over was one of the best songs ever. Don't at me on that. I will fight you. This is Savage Harbor, aka Death Feud, and Savage Dawn. They like to use the word savage. Let's go now into, yep. This is my Vinegar Syndrome haul from the Halfway to Black Friday sales. We did pick up, I did not have this in my stock. We did pick up Paul Verhoeven's Showgirls. This is the new slipcover. And there is the 4K. Did not have that. Didn't have that. Elizabeth Berkley, fantastic. You knew I was going to grab it. Just one of the funniest movies, man. Just having Chevy Chase in this, all the Chris Farley's last appearance. Dirty work. This deserves so much credit for what it was. And I do like this slip better. But when you talk about having Norm Macdonald's and the director's actual vision, which was Bob Saget, of this on 4K, and I have actually looked through the book itself. It's so good. You must watch it, man. If you have not had a chance to pick this up from Vinegar Syndrome, pick it up. I can't wait to actually sit down and dig into this one, but because I haven't watched the dirtier clip or whatever, or the dirtier version, but I do need to, and that's why I bought it, because you got to support movies like this, otherwise we may not see them again. This is the cinematograph, which I have every one of right now, of Breathless. I have not seen Breathless. This is 4K. This is Richard Gere. I'm so happy to have this. I actually like the comic style in the front, so these are so nice. Again, if you've never bought a Cinematograph, which is a version of, it's a sub-label for Vinegar Syndrome, do so. I did get Criminally Insane 2. If you haven't seen one, it is a hoot. It's a hoot. These are movies that literally, if not for Vinegar Syndrome, TerraVision, Severn, we wouldn't be seeing these on Blu-ray, but I think that's Fat Ethel, I believe they call her. So I did pick that up. That is not a Vinegar Syndrome, so let's talk about it. I went in on the Shaw Shock by the Shaw Brothers. These are Asian horror in its batshit craziest show. This has the oily maniac seeding of a ghost and sex beyond the grave. That just tells you all you need to know, man. This is an imprint. Imprint is another overseas title. If you do not have and this is Blu-ray, so you really need to have a region-free player. If you don't have one, you need to get one. You do not want to miss out on some of these. It's just a thick box set. You take a look at the back. You can pause if you want to read it. That was hiding. Vinegar Syndrome. I was shocked. Now we have Mac and Me coming, but before that, Golden Child. And you got stuff like Golden Child. You got stuff like Daryl. Like, they're killing it. These Vinegar Syndrome Ultra lines, and even when they mess up, they realize it immediately and include the replacement disc. Eddie Murphy, the Golden Child. We got that. We're winding down. So thank y'all for sticking with me. I did pick up the Paramount leased to Vinegar Syndrome line for Jade. William Friedkin. Yeah. And again, all of the Paramount. Give it to Vinegar Syndrome so they can do something with it. This is a George Romero, and I'm sure if you know, you know. This is the Dark Half. I'm just so happy that stuff like this gets released because I have not seen this George Romero, and I love George Romero. So Iron Angels, which recently went out of print, so to speak. I don't know. I don't think they're going to get any more of these, but this was a pre-order for me, Iron Angels. This is, again, another just overseas, just absolute banger. When you talk about, I think, and the great thing about this was these are called Fighting Maiden overseas. I could go into these. We will talk about this one more, but that we picked up. Yeah, okay, I think I already talked about that, yeah. Talked about that too. Last three, excuse me. This is a Blood Quantum. This is another zombie-esque type film. This was, I believe, Shudder. Did you say Shudder film? I believe this is Shudder. You look at that. The 4K of Let's Scare Jessica to Death. My wife's name's Jessica. Please don't scare her to death. I do need her. And you can see that's the front. Underrated film. But folks either love this or hate it. That's one of my experience. And last but certainly not least, Charlie One Eye. Another Paramount released through Vinegar Syndrome. Somebody told the black man he wasn't a slave anymore. Somebody told the red man this land was his. Somebody lied and somebody's going to pay. Oh, he's flopping. So that's what we got. That's a lot. We tried to stay under 20. We didn't do that. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not purchased any physical media, just do so. You don't have to spend a ton of money. Buy some physical media. Spend some money on some physical media and let the folks know that we want to continue seeing all these excellent releases so it lives on. We can watch it when we want. Enjoy your physical media. This is Adam with Hypes Here Media saying have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.